In the refugee settlements of northern Uganda, life is measured in liters. Each day revolves around the wait for water.
People are many jerrycans from here up to there. You cannot get water, my dear. One jerrycan, if you succeed, you say, God, thank you for helping me with this one jerrycan. Whereby you cannot sustain the life with one jerrycan of water.
The South Sudanese living here narrowly escaped death. Now, the search for life continues. Northwestern Uganda, a region of dry scrubland crossed by the Nile River. Just on the other side of these hills, in the Equatoria region of South Sudan, a nightmare of mass murder and rape is unfolding. Nearly 3,000 South Sudanese flee over the border into Uganda every day, the world's fastest-growing refugee population. Most come on foot, with what possessions they can carry. They are teachers, farmers, young and old, mostly women and children, civilian victims of the latest war between government and rebel soldiers for control of a fledgling nation wrought by long-standing ethnic conflict. From the border, aid workers drive the refugees and their belongings to plots of land on which to build a new life. Since last summer, more than 800,000 have arrived in response to escalated violence in the region just across the border from Uganda. This settlement, known as Palarinya, is home to more than 40,000. Leah Jogo, like thousands of her neighbors, ran for her life.
So it was on the 10th July when they shot Lanya and we ran into the bush.
After government soldiers attacked her hometown, Leah, a widowed grade school teacher, fled with her mother and her 2 children, and nothing else.
We left all our properties there. Even my books, who are very important for teaching, I left them there, only picked my documents.
For 6 months, they slept during the day and moved between villages at night. Along the way, she picked up several orphan children. Government troops and the threat of death were always just a step behind.
From there, if you don't have chance, they will start to slaughter you.
They ate what they could find and drank directly from muddy streams.
When people are shooting, do you have really knowledge of picking a cup? Just wash your hands, then you just use your hands. Then I make also to the small children, you drink. The other one asking me, Auntie, why do you make me to drink water with your hand? I said, now what do I do? All our things are behind. Can't you see the shooting?
Over the border in Uganda, they were safe from state-sponsored violence. But water remains the defining daily struggle. Leah's white 20-liter jerry can sustains her family one day at a time.
Only thing I don't bet these children, I don't bet. Only used to make the porridge which they distribute for us. I just make porridge only because you cannot prepare the whole rest of the whole food with that small water. So I have to make porridge, then they eat, we sleep. Tomorrow I also go early in the morning to look for water.
Every morning begins with a walk to the water tank. Patience is essential.
I don't want to fight people because we run because of fighting. We need to love each other. We need to cooperate together. We need to have unity together.
Each can represents a family like Leah's.
All of them, those who are standing there, I know them also. We are all the same people who ran from Lanya, Kajukeji, Yei. We are all one. God created us one.
Today, they will wait together for water. United Nations Refugee Protocol recommends a minimum of 15 liters of water per person per day. The most recent official availability estimate in Leah's area is 22 liters, but refugees' own estimates are much lower. Many people here say their family must divide their sole 20-liter jerry can, just over 5 gallons, between 3, 4, or even 5 people. These lines are Palarinya's defining feature, and they illustrate the biggest challenge for a dry region suddenly playing host to hundreds of thousands of refugees.
Of course, as they say, water is life. Immediately people arrive, even before they talk about being given plots, before they talk about food and the rest, the first thing that they need is water. And you see this area in the northern part of Uganda is an area that is very, very dry. So the area is quite difficult in terms of getting water. Either you have to truck it or you have to drill a borehole.
Humanitarian agencies here say the best long-term source of water is a well or borehole like this that uses a diesel-powered motor to pump water directly from underground. But these are expensive and time-consuming to install. Only a few exist here. Groups like the Lutheran World Federation are scrambling to carry out groundwater surveys and install more boreholes. But the work is forever uphill. The water supply can't keep pace with the rapidly growing population.
Sometimes you might be expecting, for example, 1,000 people per day. You end up getting 5,000 people per day.
In the meantime, most of the refugees' water is trucked in directly from the Nile. Noisy pumps tap Africa's greatest river, flowing only a few kilometers from the thirstiest parts of the settlement. In these tanks, dirt and debris are filtered out. Aid workers apply a shock of chlorine to make the water drinkable. Then it's pumped into waiting trucks. From the river, drivers like Dennis set out to fill empty tanks.
Whenever there's no water in a certain tank, they will tell us, please, here since yesterday, there's no water.
Until a more permanent solution is established, trucks like this are what keep the settlement alive.
They're trying to put in the boreholes, but the boreholes can't do anything to these people. There are too many. Too many.
The clang of the truck's pump alerts this block that water has arrived. The main black tank will supply this long line of jerry cans. While people jockey for a position close to the truck's direct tap. Dennis tries to enforce a policy of first come, first served. But maintaining order is difficult. Soon, the truck empties. Those who got nothing will have to wait until the next delivery. For Dennis, the work continues. He restocks and drives to the next tank. In some locations, the situation is desperate. These people have been waiting for water since the day before. Dennis says there simply aren't enough trucks to supply this many people.
As you can witness, you can see the population at West as well. Everyone is really yearning for water. You know, water is life. So some of them, as you can see, they have missed yesterday, they have not bathed. Some of them, they have not cooked because of water.
People, they are suffering with the water. No water, people, they are crying even.
This truck will run out soon. The wait continues. Leia's taps ran dry a few hours ago. She has been waiting all afternoon. Eventually, the tank is refilled, and the line starts to move again. After 5 hours, the wait is over.
difficult. When one wind goes like this sun heat, when you go, the whole day man is taking water. Even your throat dries up, and you cannot go to the neighbor and request water because she lacks water also. You are in the same conditions. But going back again to Sudan, with that situation I have seen with my eyes, people are dying, blood is set down. I could not step my leg also going back to Sudan.
Finally, Leia's patience is rewarded. Sometimes the water supply breaks down in the refugees' favor. A water truck, stuck in the sand, weighed down by its load. There's no choice but to let the water out, sparking an impromptu party. While the water lasts, it offers a momentary escape from life in the settlement. And a head start on the wait tomorrow.